beautiful to see just how our culture, our foods, they're not just to fill our belly. They carry stories, they carry meaning, they bring life.
Hey Huskies and friends, it is February, so you know what that means. It's Black History Month. And as a brown skin girl, skin just like okay, let me not get carried away. But as a Black woman, while I am Black 12 months a year 24/7, February serves as a reminder of the atrocities and the hurdles that people of the Black race have had to overcome. While we have so much further to go in creating a world that respects, loves, and values each person regardless of their skin color, we here at George Brown are committed to having spaces that celebrate and amplify Black voices and see the value in holding space for diversity, equity, and inclusion, always in always. So, to kick off this month's celebration, we joined the Black Futures Initiative at their premier Black Futures Month event because we don't just believe in things of the past, we are carving a new path for tomorrow. The event, titled Roots and Recipes, served up some mocktails and hors d'oeuvres inspired by African, Caribbean, and diaspora cultural traditions, all prepared and served by the students at the Chef School and the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management.
Hello, my name is Marty Lampkin. Pronouns are she and her. I am at the Roots and Recipe event, having a wonderful time. It's beautiful to see just how our culture, our foods, they're not just to fill our belly. They carry stories, they carry meaning, they bring life. So it's really beautiful not to just see the Black representation here, but to see people across the diaspora coming and tasting and highlighting the importance of our food and our traditions. And I have to big up the Black Futures office, not only because I'm on part of the working committee, but truthfully because we are trying to bring that visibility, right? We're trying to create the spaces where this knowledge is represented, where Black faculty, staff, and students are seen, they're heard, they're valued. And so I'm really, really honored to be here at this event. All right.
And when Marty talks about the power of food, she is not lying. Let me take you on just a couple taste tests of the rich food and cultures that were represented.
Okay, so I'm Rosemond from Ghana, and then I'm studying food and beverage management. Yeah, and here I have tiger nut milk. Yeah, made from tiger nuts, ginger, and then dates, right, and coconut milk with pineapple juice.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna try that now. And is this the tiger nut? It's what? Oh, can I try it? Thank you. Oh, so it goes in. Ooh. Oh, that's so nice and refreshing. I love that. Thank you.
How does it taste?
It's so good. It's so refreshing. It's so good. We also had the opportunity to speak with Mary Ola, Senior Manager at Black Futures Initiative, who told us a little bit more about BFI's mandate.
And so Black Futures is a department, and then Black Futures Month is an awareness campaign, and just in honor of Black History Month. It's important because, as some of the speeches said earlier, we do have to address the lack of inclusion that happens in post-secondary institutions. Black Futures was created out of community consultation that found out that not just in our institution but others, people did experience a lot of anti-Black racism, not a feeling of belonging, and so we exist to work to make sure the community feels like they belong, and we work with the college to ensure that the curriculum, the policies, everything they do is inclusive of the community as well. Our theme this year is Reworlding, and it sounds very obvious to the name, just thinking of a new way to change the world, but what that means for us is challenging the status quo, looking at how things are done and making it different to ensure that more people are actually part of George Brown's ecosystem. And so today is a tangible example of what Reworlding looks like. When I started, I found out, every institution, they have a clause around food safety and working with a specific vendor. And I was kind of frustrated because I'm like, as the Black community, our food is never reflected, right? And I had a huge worry about coming into George Brown, having a Black Future space, but not even having us being able to talk about our food and cultural dishes. And through one conversation with Jason Innes, he connected me to Tara, Jeff Steen, and your team, and that's how Roots and Recipe started. So just one gap identified led to teams and departments mobilizing their entire units to create this event. And so every single student here is representing food from their home country. So I like to use that as a great example of that simple, that's what reworlding looks like. It's looking at how we do things, seeing how inclusive it could be, and then everybody working together, as opposed to my office being the one saying, we're going to make all these changes. It takes everyone in the college to be able to say that we're actively including everybody in here.
Thanks, Mary. We also wanted to find out more about the preparation that went into the food, which was a 10 out of 10, might I add, and why they chose the dishes that they did. We also had a little chat with Warren Ford of the Center of Hospitality and the Culinary Arts to get some more details about that.
The food today is student creations from their culture, from their background, things that they grew up with, things that they grew up in their home. So my students developed a Caribbean dumpling soup. It's a combination of flavors, spices from St. Lucia and Jamaica. So the two islands coming together to create one amazing soup. And working with the students is great. They're very energetic, got a lot of passion. So it's good to channel that into something that they love.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm Jamaican, so
oh, very cool.
I'm
Me
excited
too.
to go and
Yeah.
oh, you're
yeah.
Jamaican.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Reggae boys.
That's it. Love that. Okay, so what was the impact on the students making the food? Like what cultural dishes did they use and why?
Yeah, so they were like using a lot of root vegetables, what we call provisions. So provisions is a term that applies to like yam, potatoes, really make you feel good on the inside, right? So those flavors and food are, I would say, common across many Caribbean islands and Africa as well. And so, they brought it together to make a soup, which is traditional in a lot of West Indian homes. So if you go to a West Indian home on a weekend, there's usually a pot of soup simmering somewhere, right? So it just makes you feel good, and you have that at lunchtime, and you're usually good for the day.
What makes you most proud of this event?
I think it's one of those things that for me, it's good to see the students being celebrated, because the college has evolved in such a way that there's so many diverse backgrounds now from the Caribbean and Africa, and they get to celebrate their culture, celebrate their food, and really showcase their own skill as well as the food that they grew up with and they love, right?
And there's similarities and differences.
Absolutely, yeah. So when you look at sweet potato, when you look at yellow yam, cassava, oh my gosh. There's so many different versions of one item across the islands. So like if you take cassava, for example, everyone does it in a different way, but the flavors, in Jamaica they do bami, in Africa and dumplings as well, and make porridge from it. But in Africa as well, they make fufu, right? And that's what they eat with their stews and whatever else. And we're kind of the same as well. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Warren. Now, let's try that Caribbean dumpling soup that Warren mentioned, plus other dishes from the West Indies.
So this is Caribbean dumpling soup. She's from St. Lucia, I'm from Jamaica. So we combine the two cultures because they're very, very similar. And we combine all the flavors and spices together, and
Thank you.
So when the leaves became soft, we candied them. So like a little nice touch, and we made some plantain chips from scratch.
Is that kind of looks like banana chips?
Exactly the same, but more starchy.
yeah.
That's what plantain is, yeah.
My name is Ebony.
My name's Kaylee.
We came up with this seafood fusion mac and cheese. I have a lot of family in the South, and it's kind of like a Southern spin on it. Both of us are Caribbean. There's a lot of seafood, there's a lot of fresh shellfish, all of these good, beautiful things in the Caribbean, so we kind of just merged those cultures. I've been making this recipe for a very long time, and I decided to bring it to Roots and Recipe just to showcase some of those diverse flavors. And
Where in the Caribbean are you from?
my mom is Jamaican, my dad is from St. Kitts. Yes.
My family's from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Nice. We love that. We love the island girls representing. We love that. Thank you, guys.
Of course.
Plus, I also got to speak with one of the student chefs.
Hi, my name is Chef Shania Whiteman. I am in the Culinary program here at George Brown, and I'm a Trinidadian international student. Today was actually so hectic and exciting, and if you're a chef, you know hectic and exciting is exactly where you want to be. This whole experience has been extremely thrilling because it's like you meet everybody here from different parts of the world. There's a lot of people here who are mashing African cultures with Caribbean cultures. There's so many different combinations of food around here that is excellent. Right next to me, actually, they have a dessert going on that is phenomenal.
Can you tell us what's in it?
It's like, I think she should tell you what's in it. It's like, I know she has sorrel in there, which is like tied into, I love sorrel, right? I love sorrel. And then she has some plantain in there. She loves to, I know she has the audacity to say plantains too, right?
It's plantain.
It's plantain. It's plantain. Yeah, but her dish is absolutely amazing. It tastes so good. I had a nibble of it in the lab yesterday when we were doing prep, and I couldn't stop nibbling it. It was just too good. Well, thank you for passing by, and I hope you get to try my dish as well.
I will.
I made a curry stewed duck with potato and coconut gnocchi. No, it's really good. It's made at a medium rare, so it has like a nice little bite on it, and the sauce is super savory, super Caribbean, and I really hope you like it.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And finally, we spoke with Doris McCullen Bradley, professor/coordinator of hospitality, to find out more about these mocktails that were being served and the inspiration behind it all.
So we have two students from Ghana. We've got Jamaica being represented, and we have someone from Barbados. And so it's just so wonderful to hear their recipes, their family recipes, and in some cases, they're actually created by the students. We have a non-alcoholic rum. Wow, wow, wow. It's just wonderful.
Get me some of that
Good.
right now.
Good.
And do you know like the names of the beverages?
We have hereafter agagwe. We have a sobolo, and we got one other one, and I don't want to get this wrong, but it's a team at the top.
Okay, well, I'll definitely go and check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I can't express how proud I am of our students sharing their culture and heritage and expertise with our George Brown College community. Thank you to our students, and thank you to our team to make this happen.
Thank you. George Brown is so diverse, and as a student here from Caribbean background too, it's really, really empowering to come and just see events like this where space is made for us to, be ourselves, represent our culture, and also share that with the rest of the world. So thank you.
I agree.
Thanks, Doris. And not to be outdone, Huskies, we spoke with some of you to find out what your thoughts were about experiencing culture and history through cuisine, and what was your favorite thing.
So my name is Anna, and I'm studying SSW. It's my second sem. I just love this event, and it's so good. Yeah, I love the culture, the food, everything. My favorite thing is some dessert there. I think a coconut or something like that is there. Yeah, it's so good, and all the drinks, everything is so good.
Hi there, my name is Wangeshi. I'm the coordinator of the Black Student Success Network, and I'm so happy to be here at the Black Futures Month opening ceremony, Roots and Recipes, to experience so many amazing different types of food from Africa, from the Caribbean, just celebrating so much culture. I can feel the love and the vibrance in our culture here today. And also at BSSN, we have some amazing upcoming events for the month of February. We have our Connect and Chill Paint and Tote happening next week, Wednesday. We have the I Love Your Boundaries workshop, and so many other planned events that you can find on the George Brown website under the Student Life Events page. So check us out and come and join us.
Also, Mary mentioned there's so much happening this month.
So we have every Friday a lunchtime screening with For the Culture. That's a CBC show with Amanda Paris. So we'll be screening that virtually during the lunch hour on Zoom. We are also hosting an expo fair February 20th in the Waterfront Atrium. And we have invited community organizations, businesses, non-for-profits that specifically cater to the Black community. So that way our community is introduced to services outside the college. And then we also have a joint partnership events with other institutions that have similar offices in their space. So we're partnering with Humba, Seneca, George Brown, Toronto Metropolitan College, and I really hope I've gotten everyone. And we're putting that together an event called Self-Care and Black Joy. And so that event is on the 27th online as well, just to make sure every institution can participate. We will have a keynote speaker who will be talking to us about the importance of these principles. And then at the very end, we will ask all Black employees to stay behind and go into breakout rooms and have a personal reflection. So that event invites the entire community while also making space for our Black community as well. And then the last one, sorry, we have so many. We are partnering with the Teaching and Learning Exchange on winter session programming. We work with them in August to bring in a keynote speaker, Mufi Badmas, embedding joy into how you teach and ensuring that students feel like they're happy in terms of the way they work. So she's coming back for part 2 of that keynote. That will be in person. I don't remember the dates, but it is the first Tuesday of Intersession Week. And so we encourage folks to sign up. And if you go on our website again, every single event we have is listed with a direct link for registration. And all the events, you can find them on our website, georgebrown.ca/blackfutures. We're encouraging people to let us know if they have accommodation requests, so we make sure every single person can participate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And remember, you can always find the link in the show notes. So head over to the Black Futures Initiative website and register for all the events. My favorite part about the event was just seeing the joy on students' faces when they tried different things. As you would all know by now, I'm a foodie, and my culture and heritage is not just a part of, but it is who I am. So I had a blast sharing in this experience with my fellow Huskies and getting to meet some of you and interact and have fun. It really, really was great. And as the month goes along, I hope we all check out the events, and don't worry guys, as we say in Jamaica, you know how the thing go. All the links are in the show notes. So make sure you go over to the Black Futures Initiative website, click register and attend. I hope we all take time to reflect this month about how we can play an individual part in making the world a better place simply by being our brother's keeper. In the words of Bishop Desmond Tutu, my humanity is bound up in yours, for only we can be human together. And while I do love celebrating the joy that it is to be Black, we are living in a very strange and scary time in the world, which requires that we think a little less about the me and I, and a bit more about living and moving towards a future of the we and us. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. The words of Nelson Mandela. So until next week, Huskies, stay safe, stay warm, stay strong, and walk